Well, hang on, let me adjust you. Ooh, sorry about that. Let's start this video off with something nice. It's a package. If I can get that to go through. There we go. And oh, what have I got? What have I got? Yes, it's for the Mark II. Should be two things in here. One is definitely for the Mark II. The other is not from a Mark II, but it's going to be fitted. I mean, the packing here is pathetic. Okay, this shield. I don't know, mine went walkabout. Goes between the gearbox and the engine. So, looks like it actually might be powder coated, so I probably don't need to do anything to that other than remove the label, which is good because I was going to powder coat it. Don't need to. The other little item is this. This goes over the gear lever and where the leather gaiter comes up, this goes on it to make it finish neatly. It is not a standard Mark II piece, it is out of an E-type. But I think this finishes off the gear lever gaiter beautifully. So I purchased one. Part number, what have we got? P_BD19728/9. Oh, and if you wanted to know the part number for this, P_C41664_A. They seem to have changed their labels, S&G Barrett. I don't know why, but they have. So there you go. Those are the two new pieces for my Mark II. Gosh, I wish I was doing the interior because then I could use this. But what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to put it with the rest of the interior. That way I won't lose the damn thing. And I'm going to take this label off. And of course I bet it won't pick off, will it? Will it, won't it, will it, won't it? Yeah, of course it bloody won't. Alright, so I'm going to have to scrape that off with a plastic scraper because I don't want to scratch the powder coat, and then use some Goo Gone. Just thought I'd start with that. Okay. Yep, here it is, in place. And of course, it wouldn't fit immediately. I had to drill the holes bigger. More Chinesium crap. So yep, had to drill those holes bigger and now it fits. Oh, and the holes up the top there, there's nothing for them to bolt to, so maybe that fits another type of bell housing. That's the only thing I can think. But yeah, that hole right up there. Yeah, but these holes here, they had to be drilled bigger. These were okay because they're slotted, but those bigger. Okay, more Chinesium crap. Well, this, if I could get my light to work. Come on, thank you. Oh. That is my next adventure. Ooh, sorry, flickering light. To get the brackets sorted out for the compressor and for the alternator. Wish me luck. Okay, this is the back of the compressor mounting bracket, and the hole is unfortunately out. I thought it was going to be aligning okay, but it's not. So what I'm gonna do, I've got blue tape. I've stuck the tape over the holes, pushed my finger into the holes. I like doing that. And now we'll see when I take the tape off how the holes align, and then I can drill the new hole that I need here. And I may also, for strength purposes, weld that hole up and maybe that hole as well. Do I need to do that? Probably not. Will I? Probably. So that's so I can get the compressor and the alternator mounted, and that's going to be another faff in itself. Okay, so you can see that the bottom two holes are lined up. It's just this one here that I need to drill. I think what I may do, I have a punch to punch those two out. Well, I actually punch all three out, and then I can draw through this one there and give me enough leeway. Let's hope that works. Okay, there it is. That's where the hole needs to go. Now I've got to try and center punch it centrally. Gonna have to grab my my little square, I think, to draw some lines, and then we will drill that out as big as it should be, and we will weld up the other holes that are not in use. Here we go, more cheap-ass Chinesium crap. I was watching Project Farm the other day, and talking about center punches. Now, these are, oh, I can't remember who they're made by now. Mayhew. They're crap. I mean, yeah, you got a lot of punches, but as soon as you hit anything hard, they flatten. Rather than bouncing, they flatten, so they're crap. Then I got this one here, which is a Stanley, and as you can see, that's crap. So I've got a snap-on one, and that's really crap. And I got this cheap-ass automatic punch. I think it came from Harbor Freight. Now, it's still got a flat, but at least it managed to make a dent so that I can drill. I'll sharpen all of these and heat treat them and hope that that works. But there is another make out there that is better than the rest, but not cheap. Give me 1 second, I'll tell you which it is. So this, according to Project Farm, is the best one. Stall Willie, however you want to pronounce it. As you can see, $7.53. What a fucking bargain. Till you scroll down to the shipping. $29 shipping. Now, you got to look at it this way. Let's say that's $30 for argument's sake, and then $8 there, so $38, and you get a punch that is very good. It's probably worth it. Comes from Deutschland. The guy Project Farm, do check out his video on this. It seemed to be the best thing going. All the others failed miserably. I think I may invest in one of these. It's $30 for a punch, and you go, ouch. And that's for one that is whatever size that is, I'm not sure. Let me see, select size. Well, I haven't got a clue what that means, but okay, so that one's 753, that one's 952, and that one's 852. That's probably a medium size one, I would guess. 852 plus $28 shipping from Deutschland. So $9 and $30, $39, you're getting up to $40 ballpark. Yeah. Apparently that's the best center punch you can get. As I said, do check out Project Farm and see what you think. Okay, pilot hole drilled. Gotta say I'm a little off, but that'll be okay because the hole is a darn sight bigger than the bolt. In fact, let me show you that. These are the bolts. So there's plenty of plenty of leeway. And as you can see, I've written on there, fill, 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 fill. Why? Because I'm an idiot. And I think I should fill them. Does it make any difference? Hell no. How am I going to fill them? Well, I'm going to try and fill them full of weld. It's going to be kind of tricky. I'll have to do it from both sides. And then grinding in there could be tricky. But hey, I like a challenge. And I just think it should be that way. It's they're not in use. Therefore, it should be solid. And I haven't yet decided whether this is going to be the compressor or the alternator. I think it's going to be the compressor. And then, sorry if I'm blinding you, the alternator will go on that one. I'm going to have to space them all out, move them around back and forth so that I can get all the pulleys aligned. That's going to be a trick, but you know, spacers and nuts and bolts and washers and screws. Yeah, you know how it is. Alright, let's get on and finish that bracket up and then decide where it's going to be, what it's going to do. And then I have this little piece here that may help something, I don't know what. We'll see. Okay, here you go, boys, girls. This is the bracket now in position, and I've drilled the new hole. Fuck me, it worked. So next is to decide which goes where. Compressor where, alternator where, in my underwear, and then how many spaces I need to make them all align. That's going to be a bit of a tricky ticky, but hey, we will get there. Wow. And also I will be powder coating this bracket once I've finished welding up all the holes, and I'm not sure which holes I'm going to use here for whatever I'm going to put on it. That's something I'll decide tomorrow, but it won't make shit to you because you're going to see it in the video.